Welcome back, all you fragrance fanatics and beauty babes. Today, we are finally doing it. I'm going to go through all of my Middle Eastern perfumes. We're going to rate them. This is probably going to be a longer video, so sit back and relax, grab a drink, and let's get started. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day today. If you are new here, if you've never seen my face before, hi, my name is Jamie and I make perfume related videos. I'd really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you so much for supporting me. I really appreciate it. I have 11 perfumes to show you today. 10 of them are from Amazon. I'll put all the links in the description box below like I always do. The only difference now is that I am an affiliate with Amazon. I figured it just made sense. Almost everything I own is from Amazon. So I filled out the paperwork and now here we are. So that basically means that nothing is changing. I put links to all the stuff I'm talking about in every video, whether I'm affiliated with them or not. So the only difference now is that my Amazon links, I will get a commission off of those. So what I love about these Middle Eastern perfumes is that they're so inexpensive. And, you know, it's one thing to be inexpensive, but it's another thing to be inexpensive and also have excellent performance, excellent projection, longevity, like everything. Like these are amazing perfume. I was really shocked when I was going through them and testing them out. Really shocked because this was my first like encounter with like this whole bunch here is my first encounter with Middle Eastern perfumes, and I didn't really know what to expect at first, but I am impressed to say the least. So without further ado, let's get into this. We're gonna start from the ones with the lowest score to the highest score, although none of them were bad at all. I love all of them, but some of them I love, like some of them got higher scores than others. So we're gonna start off with Infinity Rose by Maison Alhambra. I'm gonna put all the names down here because I'm going to be butchering everything in this video. But just so you know, I am trying. So this one has bergamot, pink pepper, some rose, some jasmine. We got some amber, some vanilla. And I was expecting this to be a little bit more of a like warm amber vanilla, maybe like a strong, warm, creamy amber vanilla. But I don't get that from this. This is more of has a very fresh spice to it. And it stays, for me, it stays on, that fresh spice never turns into like a creamy amber vanilla like I was expecting. It just stays fresh spice the entire time you're wearing it, which is not, you know, it's not bad, but it's not great either. It's not my favorite. And with this one, it almost turns into like a minty fresh spice. Am I the only one? Please let me know in the comment section. I can't be the only one that thinks this, but kind of almost like a minty vibe going on. I will say, if you pair this with La Nuit Treasure Nude, these two play very nicely together, and it gives this a little bit more of a, you know, like coconut creaminess. It kind of tames that fresh spice down some, and I really love these two together. If you wanted to do a pairing. So for Infinity Rose, I give it a 7 out of 10. The next one we're going to be talking about is I Am Queen. This one, out of the entire bunch, this is the only one that I will say the longevity is not great. It's moderate longevity, which is still not bad, but compared to all the rest of them, they're like crazy longevity and projection and all of that. So with this one, we've got cherry, bergamot, rose, peony, orange blossom, jasmine, and musk. With this one, you're getting this sour citrus, but it's balanced out perfectly with this juicy delicious sweet cherry, and then this peony comes into play, and she is flirty, and the whole thing is so refreshing. It would be perfect summertime perfume. Very refreshing, and it smells just like a cherry lemonade. It's really nice. And if you want to amp up those juicy red cherries and that flirty sweet peony, try pairing the I Am Queen with Bombshell Intense. This one has cherries, peony, and vanilla. Like, mix these two together and it just becomes sweeter, and it amps up all of the juiciness and the freshness, and these are a perfect combo, match made in heaven. So overall, I give I Am Queen a 8 out of 10. Next up, we have Oud Honor Glory by Batfa. And this has pineapples, creme brulee, cinnamon, got some pepper, vanilla, cashmere, sandalwood. And this smells like the most, oh, it smells so good, you guys. This one smells like the sweetest, most delicious, spongy, soft pineapple upside down cake I've ever smelled in my life. It's the creme, I guess it's the creme brulee mixed with that cinnamon and pineapple, and then like the vanilla just makes the perfect pineapple upside down cake. And it is so good, so yummy, yummy, yummy. And if you wanted to, you can pair this up with, this is another Middle Eastern perfume I'm going to be talking about a little bit later in the video. This is called December Vanilla. But when you pair these two up together, amazing. They both have creme brulee. There's spices in here. Very sweet, gourmand. I mean, your stomach will be growling when you mix these two together. But we're going to be talking about that one later. You can also pair this up with Devotion. Both of these work so well together. They are, it's an amazing combination you have to try out. But overall, I would say I give this one a 9 out of 10. The next one we're going to go over is Yara by Batfa. I know that this one's kind of more hyped, and for good reason. You know, honestly, I'm kind of upset with myself a little bit that I like this so much because it was so hyped. I was like, oh, it's probably not that big a deal. But then I sprayed it, and I was like, okay, I get it now. I get it. Because it's such a easygoing, just pretty girl perfume, you know, just one of those types of perfumes you can just grab and go. You don't have to worry about nothing. Like, it's just an easygoing pretty girl perfume. It's just beautiful, feminine, it's sweet, it's vanilla, it's fruity. I mean, like literally juicy, ripe fruits, almost like a smoothie. It smells like all of these different fruits, bananas, tangerines, pineapples, like all sorts of fruits mixed up in a blender to make a smoothie. It's very creamy, but it's very feminine. I swear I can almost smell the color pink when I put this on, and I assume it's because I'm being persuaded by the packaging, but I feel like I get the color pink because it's so feminine and so pretty and uplifting, and I just really enjoy this one, like more than I thought I was going to. And if you wanted to, you can pair this with Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid. If you want to kind of bring out that orchid a little bit more and bring out a little bit more vanilla sweetness to this and a little bit more flirtiness, this is a fun combo to try. So overall, I give Yara a 9 out of 10. Next up, we have Yara Toast. And this one is a little bit more tropical, a little bit more like Bahama Queen type of vibe. This has got mango, coconut, passion fruit, jasmine, heliotrope, orange blossom, vanilla, cashmere, and musk. And this is very sweet, juicy, creamy mango. It's definitely giving me summertime vibes, and I am living for it. And if you wanted to pair this up with something, if you want to amp up that mango and coconut, pair it with Viktor & Rolf Tiger Lily, Flower Bomb Tiger Lily by Viktor & Rolf. These two together, because this one has like coconut and mango in it as well. But this one comes off a little bit more like a tanning lotion, and it has a bit of a soapy, clean girl tanning lotion vibe. But when you pair these two together, oh my goodness, magical things happen. That mango just like explodes on your skin, and it just becomes a sweet tropical Bahama vacation goodness. So I rate Yara Toast a 9 out of 10. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at Terraqua Batfa. And this one has some caramel, apricot, pink pepper, honey, rhubarb rose, vanilla, leather, vetiver. And this one really intrigued me because of not only the leather and the caramel notes, but also because of the bottle. It looks amazing. I love the snake around the rim. And like none of this is cheap. Like I think this looks so nice, but it also feels expensive. It feels very heavy. I mean, like you could do like a workout with this. Love the bottles. But this one in particular is the most expensive out of the bunch that you're seeing today, but it's still under $100, so it's still good. This one kind of, it was not love at first sniff. Let's just say that. It was not love at first sniff. Actually, it was a scrubber, if I'm being honest. Once I put this on, at first I got a big blast of caramel, and I was so excited. I was like, oh, okay, here we go. Let's do this. And then it turned into this really sickly sweet, almost sour, like it had gone bad. Not sour candy, but like literally like it was condensed milk. It was sweetened condensed milk that had almost gone rotten. And it was to the point where I thought I was going to throw up. So I had to wash it off my body. That's how bad it was. But you always want to let a perfume sit for a while, come back to it, just play around with it, get to know it before you make any final decisions on whether, you hate it or not. And with this one, I just needed to let it sit for a while, and it did get better with time. It's still not my favorite. I'm kind of a little, like, I really do like it, but I wish the leather was out more. Like the leather kind of gets smothered underneath all of this sweetness. It's very, very sweet. This is extremely sweet. With the caramel and the honey, I think it's almost a bit too much together. And it smothers the leather out. It almost like dilutes the leather to where you can't hardly pick it up. Like it's there, but it's so faint. I wish it was a little bit, a little bit stronger. And this is basically a straight up dupe for the original Scandal. In my opinion, absolute straight up dupe. Cannot tell the difference between the two. Because of the fact that this leather doesn't show up very well. I'm hoping that with time, the leather will become more prominent in this, and then it will set this more apart from Scandal. But for now, those two perfumes are interchangeable. They're basically exactly the same, in my opinion, from what I can smell. And what I've been doing to kind of give it a little bit, because I like some sort of spicy, leathery base to balance out the sweetness of things. So what I like to do with this is pair it up with Somebody Would by Fleur. The sweet caramel mixed with this spicy, woody leather of this balances things out really nicely and gives this more of a interesting depth to it. But like I said, I'm hoping over time, the leather that's already in this will come out more. And, but we will see. For now, I give this a 9 out of 10. Next up, we have Shaghoff Oud Tonka by Swiss Arabian. This one came in a stunning bottle. This is one of their brand new ones that newer ones. And this one was the one that was harder to find. And I could not get this on Amazon. I can't remember where I got this from, to be honest with you. I'll have to do some research to figure out where it was. But this is the one that I couldn't find hardly anywhere. They were sold out a lot because this was really hyped up. And for good reason. This one is amazing. It's got almond, cinnamon, orange blossom, Turkish rose, tonka bean, vanilla, amber wood. This basically smells like the most delicious almond vanilla cookie dough. That's the texture of this. This is not creamy. This is not milky. This is not like a whipped. This is a dough. It smells like dough. Fresh. It has a very freshness to it. So it's not, you don't have to worry about it being weighed down or being too sweet, because there's this really nice aromatic freshness that lifts it up. And so I feel like you could wear this. I mean, I feel like you could definitely wear this in springtime, possibly summertime, maybe not on like a 90-degree day, but I could see spring and summer because of that freshness. But oh my gosh, the most delicious vanilla almond cookie dough. And the bottle of this is so beautiful. I love turquoise and gold together. This one, like with all of them that I talked about, except for I Am Queen, this one and all the other ones, the projection is amazing, longevity, amazing. Everything about this perfume is amazing. Oh, it's so good. It makes me want to just grab like a log of cookie dough and just go to town. Like, man, oh, it's so good. But if you wanted to make this even more of a gourmand, you could amp that up with Vanilla 28 by Kayali. These two play so good together. You're gonna be like in a bakery. It smells so good. Or you can also pair it up with Angel Share if you want a little bit more of a boozy, spicy interest. It kind of gives this a little bit of depth and a little bit more, I don't know, just something extra. It just brings out something extra in it. But these two play really nice together as well. But I would definitely say overall, this one is a 10 out of 10 for me. I just really, I mean, if it wasn't so fresh, I would give it a 9 out of 10. But because of that aromatic freshness, it just is a wonderful, wonderful perfume. So it's not too sweet, but it's just sweet enough. It's perfect. It's perfect. So 10 out of 10. Next up, we have by Paris Corner. This one is called Pistachio Kahar. And I read the notes to this and I was like, oh, these are the exact same notes as Yum Pistachio Gelato by Kayali. So I was like, okay. So I kind of knew what I was getting into when I purchased this, but I wanted to know like how similar they are. And to be honest, they're almost identical, except for the fact that this is better. Okay. And I'll tell you why. Because with Yum Pistachio Gelato, this can have a little bit of a soapy vibe to it. I know that a lot of people know what I'm talking about here. It's a little bit soapy smelling. This one does not have that. It's the same type of smell, like the same type of goodness that we like, but without the soapiness. And the only other difference is that this, to me, smells like a cold thick marshmallow milkshake with a little bit of pistachios and booziness in there. This smells like it's been melted a little bit. It's a little bit warmer. Thick marshmallow milkshake, booziness, pistachio, nuttiness, and it's just been melted a little bit and without the soapiness. But this is exactly what I wanted the Yum Pistachio Gelato to be. So if you are looking for a dupe for Yum Pistachio Gelato, something more inexpensive and something that will last just as long, project just as great, and smell even better without the soapiness, go for this one. This one is amazing, and I most definitely give it a 10 out of 10. Next, we're going to talk about Janoon. This is the original Janoon. There's also like a Janoon Rose and a Janoon Noir. This is the original Janoon. And you guys, okay. This has powdery notes, rose, ylang ylang, jasmine, iris, tonka bean, jasmine again, more rose, heliotrope, vanilla, musk. Basically, all you need to know is that this is ultra powdery. So if you don't like powdery stuff, stay away from this one. Ultra powdery. But to me, this is super, it makes it super feminine. It smells like one of those powder puffs that you put on you. A vanilla scented, a sweet vanilla scented powder puff is what this smells like. As soon as I put this on, I feel like a old school Hollywood glam. I feel like I am in like the 50s and I've got this like silky robe on. I'm in my trailer in front of my vanity about to star in a movie, and I'm using my little powder puff to like just, you know, put on my body, and that's where my brain goes. Very old school Hollywood, high class femininity, very fresh, clean, but not soapy clean. Just sweet vanilla fresh powder is what this is. And I love it. Absolutely love it. Give this one a 10 out of 10 for sure. We have two more left. This one, I'm not sure how to even pronounce it, but I know it says Unlimited Latafa. I can read that part. I can understand that part. The rest of it, I'm not really sure. This one has coconut, citruses, pineapple, ylang ylang, phalangipan, jasmine, vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. This one is, it smells so intensely vanilla coconut, very milky vanilla coconut, very tropical pineapples and citruses. And this to me smells just like a virgin pina colada, because this definitely doesn't have like any boozy smell to it at all. But it absolutely smells like a virgin pina colada. The coconut, the pineapple, the vanilla, it just is so delicious and tropical, and it is beast mode. Oh my gosh, is this thing is serious, and I'm living for it because I love things that project really, you know, crazy. And this screams summertime. I'm at the beach sipping a pina colada with my umbrella and my, you know, beach towel, and I love this perfume so much. But if you wanted to pair it up with the Honor and Glory that we just talked about earlier, with the pineapples and the creamy, the creme brulee stuff going on, like these two together with those pineapples, ooh, so yummy, yummy. And another great one to pair up with this is the Sunkissed Hibiscus by Nest. I love this one. It also has like the coconut phalangipan, but this one has some white florals in there as well that kind of give off a little bit of a clean girl soapy vibe. Very, very summertime, rich girl on a yacht rubbing suntan lotion on type of vibe. But when you add these two together, it brings out that coconut and that frangipane even more, and it just becomes more tropical, and it brings out more sweetness in this, balances out better so it's not so soapy and tanning lotion like. And it just, these two play so well together. So this one, I'm telling you, this one, I'm thinking about just going ahead and buying a backup of this, because I know this is not going to last the end of the summer. This is absolutely 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. It's amazing. Okay, guys, I got one more to show you, and I think this one is the best of the best. Like I said, we were going to kind of go up through the ranks to the top, and this one's at the tippy top. This one is by Paris Corner, and it is called December Vanilla. This is absolutely stunning. This is also a dupe, an exact dupe for Kayali's Vanilla Royal Sugared Patchouli. This one is one of my top 10 for life. I love this perfume. It takes you on a sensory journey, and this one, it's out of all the Kayali perfumes, this one performs like a beast. Lasts all day. Projection is great. It's amazing. Very sweet, gourmand. Love it. But this one has the exact same notes for way cheaper, and it lasts the same amount of time, projects the same amount of time. It's the same. It's exactly the same. I cannot tell a difference between these two whatsoever from one arm to the other. And this one, I keep on buying the 10 ml bottles of this because I don't want to have to pay the $130 for the full size bottle. But this one, I think this is even 100 ml. Yeah, 100 ml. This one was way under $100, let me tell you. But absolutely love it. Okay, so for people that haven't smelt either one of these, this has rum, vanilla orchid, jasmine. We got vanilla, creme brulee, spicy notes, leather, tonka bean, patchouli, brown sugar, oud, amber musks. And this is so good. Okay, so it starts off with this boozy vanilla orchid. And it's like you're walking through a spice market all at the same time there. And then as it starts to melt on your skin, you get the most delicious, sweet creme brulee, creamy, delicious, sweet creme brulee. And then this sexy, sensual leather comes in. And then as it dries down even further, it's like they took a pot and they are boiling sugar in it. Brown sugars, cane sugars, all the sugars are boiling sugar in this pot. And they also threw in some patchouli and some amber, and they're just mixing it up in this caramelized pot. And it's just, the whole thing is stunning from beginning to end. And I just absolutely could not recommend this one more. It definitely isn't a safe blind buy if you're, if you're not really into those type of, it does have kind of like a Middle Eastern spice, and there, the leather in there. So that may not be for you, but I really absolutely love this one so much. And like I said earlier, you can mix this with the one we were talking about before, the Honor and Glory one. You can mix that with this because they both have that creme brulee, and it's just, they just play well together. But this one is most definitely an 11 out of 10. Absolutely, stunningly amazing. So that is all of my Middle Eastern perfume collection. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget that the links are down below in the description box if you're interested in purchasing any of them. And also don't forget that the Amazon links are affiliate links, so I do get commissions off of those. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.